Hello and welcome to my new course, Machine Learning with Python for Dummies. In this session, we will discuss about the overview of the course and the contents included in this course. In the first session, we will prepare our computer to be the environment for machine learning programs. So we will be installing Python, the required IDEs and libraries in order to do the Python-based machine learning programs. And in the next session, we will cover the basics of Python and SciPy library. So SciPy library is actually the library which contains a lot of classes which we can use for data science projects. And we will have crash courses in Python, then NumPy, then Matplotlib and Pandas library. So we have all these things covered under this basic course, and then we move on to loading the data set from a CSV file or a URL. We will be doing the code in Python using the NumPy and Pandas library in order to load the data, the learning data, the training data into our system. And then we will have a summary of data. We will have a short description and data dimensions, then data type, then statistics, class distribution, attribute correlation, univariate skew, and we will have a peek of whatever the data we have. So we will have a text summary of all these attributes of data. And then we will have a summary with visualization. So before it was text, now it's visualization with plots and graphs and all. We will have univariate as well as multivariate plots. Then we will prepare data based on the summary what we had. We will use data transformations. We will use rescaling, standardizing, normalizing and binarization technique in order to prepare the data. And once the data preparation is complete, we will use feature selection technique in order to automatically select the required features. Features means the data, the columns inside the data. Some columns are actually related to the prediction output. So we need only the relevant columns. We will be discussing all the automatic selection techniques like univariate selection, recursive feature elimination, PCA or principal component analysis and feature importance. Then we will move on to machine learning algorithm evaluation. And in this session, we will consider techniques that allows us to evaluate different kinds of machine learning algorithms. Those techniques include train and test sets, then k-fold cross-validation, leave on out cross validation and repeat random train test split. And then we will include few measurements or metrics that we can use to evaluate algorithms. So we will have classification accuracy, then logarithmic loss, area under ROC curve, then confusion matrix, classification report, regression matrix, then mean absolute error and mean squared error. So now we have the techniques and metrics to evaluate the variety of algorithms. So now we will go ahead with evaluating these varieties of algorithms. So we will be spot checking the classification algorithms which we can use the major classification, linear algorithms, logistic regression, linear discriminant analysis, nonlinear algorithms, k nearest neighbors, naive Bayes, then classification and regression trees, support vector machines. These are the algorithms that we are going to spot check, or we are taking the accuracy of these algorithms and comparing them using the spot checking of classification algorithms. And based on the accuracy of every algorithm, we will select the best one out of them and we will use it in our model. And then we will go ahead with spot checking the regression algorithms. And regression algorithms, the major ones include linear algorithms, which include the linear regression, ridge regression, lasso linear regression, elastic net regression, and non-linear algorithms include k-next nearest neighbors, classification and regression trees, and support vector machines or SVM. So we will have to do all these things like summary, then evaluation, then metrics. If you have a chance to combine everything together, that will be good, right? So we will be using a technique called pipeline where we can compare these processes together and it will consider that as a single entity. Pipelines which we can use for data preparation along with modeling and also for feature extraction along with modeling. And then we will improve the performance of these algorithms using a technique called ensemble. So ensemble is a technique in which we can combine the different algorithms, machine learning algorithms together and we can get the best out of them. The different types of ensembles are voting ensembles, bagging ensemble, and boosting ensemble. We will see bag decision trees, random forest and extra trees under the bagging ensemble, ADA boost and gradient boosting under the boosting ensemble. And these different machine learning algorithms will be having different parameters or adjustments or switches and knobs we can adjust within them to give better results. We will be using something called as a algorithm parameter tuning, a technique that we can use to pass multiple parameters simultaneously into these algorithms automatically and get the best parameter which give us the best output or the most efficient output from these algorithms. And these techniques include grid search parameter and random search parameter tuning. So these are the best of them, and then finally, after all these techniques, finally we can save our model into a file so that we can transfer this model maybe from our computer to a production server, and in future we can use this model to do predictions based on the knowledge this model have. We will discuss how we can do that in the next session, where we finalize a machine learning project. We will be finalizing the classification model using PyMy-Indian dataset. So the PyMy-Indian database is a classification problem which the output will be either the person will have diabetic, yes or no. And the next session we will have a quick overview of the unbalanced class problem, which is a very frustrating problem that every dataset engineer have to deal with, and the possible solutions and techniques for this problem. And we will also be dealing with multi-class or multi-nominal dataset like the iris flower classification based on the species, and finalization of that model and saving that model. And the next model which we are going to finalize is a regression model that is called as Boston housing. In that model we will have different parameters which we can consider to predict the cost of housing in Boston, and the output will be a continuous one rather than an yes or no. And then in the next session we will come to the fruitfulness of our entire learning process. Our system is going to predict the output, and in order to predict, I will be giving my own vital statistics, my blood pressure, my plasma, my other sugar readings and everything into the system, and based on the knowledge the system have, based on the knowledge about the data of the PyMy-Indians, the system will predict whether I will be getting diabetic or not in the future. And also we will load the saved iris flower dataset, and we will provide the sepal and petal length and width information so that the system will predict the species of that particular iris flower. That is a classification problem, of course, and in the next session we will do it for a regression problem, the cost of a house in Boston if the parameters were the ones that we give to the system. So that's all the main topics we will be including in this course. And as you already know, data science is a very lucrative position right now. Data science and machine learning experts are in great need around the world, and the salary package or the compensations is very high compared to other technology positions. So it's very lucrative, it's very wanted position. Learn this course and make yourself prepared to compete with the data science industry. And by the end of this course, we will provide you with a course completion certificate that you can include in your portfolio to give more weightage to your portfolio. So best wishes with your learning, and see you soon in the classroom. Have a great time. Bye bye.